Our next exercise is on lowest common multiple. Before we take a start with solving the questions, we will try to understand a little bit what do we mean by the lowest common multiple. In order to understand it, we will take two numbers. We can have two numbers or more than two. Let's say in here we are having 2 and 3. By now we know what are multiples, so we will express the multiples of 2 and the multiples of 3. So the multiples expressed, we will look for the common multiples, the multiple that is present in the table of 2 and the multiple that is present in the table of 3. And that multiple that is common in both, that is the lower value, in a way that the very first common multiple between the two numbers will be our lowest common multiple. In simple terms, we call them the LCM. In order to understand it further, we will practice some questions. In here I have solved it. I will explain it to you. The question has given us 2 or 3 different numbers and has asked us to find the LCM of them. The first part, it asks about the LCM of 2 and 5. So we express the multiples of 2. It is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And then the multiple of 5. So the multiple of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Now in the table that we see, which is the lowest common multiple, the common lowest multiple in these for these two numbers is 10, because LCM we can write is equal to 10. So the LCM in here is 10. Next we have 8 and 10. We express the multiple of 8. It is 8, 16, 8 into 1 is equal to 8, into 8 into 2 is equal to 16, 8 into 3 is equal to 24, 8 into 4 is equal to 32, 5, 4, 8 into 5, 40, 8 into 6, 48, 8 into 7, 56, and so on. And then we express the multiples of 10, which is 10 into 1 is equal to 10, 10 into 2 is equal to 20, 10 into 3 is equal to 30, 10 into 4 is equal to 40. So the LCM in here is 40. Again, we do the same for 6 and 4. We express the multiples of 6, we express the multiple of 4. The lowest, the very first multiple that is common in both of them, we take that as the LCM. So the LCM of 6 and 4 is 12. 3 and 9, again we express the multiple of 3, we express the multiple of 9, and we take the common multiple in both of them, which is 9 in here. So the LCM here becomes 9. We have that of 35 and 55. So we express the multiple of 35 first, then the 55, and then we look for the common multiple, the very first multiple that is common in the multiples of the two numbers. We take it. So in here the common multiple is for this one, it is LCM is 385. Then 6 and 11, the multiple of 6, we express it, the multiple of 11. We keep expressing them till we write for both of them. Sometimes, let's say you come across first 5 multiples for 6 and first 5 multiple for 11, and still you don't find any common one, so you keep on going further. So in here the multiple, the least common multiple or the lowest common multiple between 6 and 11 is 66. In here we are having 3 numbers, 2, 4, and 8, so we express the multiple of the 3 numbers and we check for the LCM, the lowest common multiple, which is 8 in here. So 8 into 1 is equal to 8, 4 into 1 is equal to 4, 4 into 2 is equal to 8, 2 into 1 is equal to 2, 2 into 2 is equal to 4, 2 into 3 is equal to 6, and 2 into 4 is equal to 8. So the lowest common multiple for these 3 numbers is 8. In next one we are having 4, 5, and 6. Again we express their multiples and check for the common one. So the common one in here that we see, it is 60. We express the multiple of 4, 5 and 6, and the common one is 60. So in here the LCM is 60. For 6, 8 and 9, again we go through the same procedure, expressing the multiples, and then we check for the common one, which is 72. So the LCM of 6, 8 and 9 is 72. Then we are having 1, 3 and 7, so we express the multiples and then look for the common one. 4, 5 and 8, again they're multiples, we check for the common one. In here the LCM is equal to 40. 3, 4 and 6, I haven't expressed their multiples, but their LCM is 12. 3 into 4 is equal to 12. 4 into 3 is equal to 12, and 6 into 2 is equal to 12. So we express it just as we did before, and the common one, it is 12 that we have come across. So the LCM of 3, 4 and 6 is 12, the lowest common multiple. This is all about this question. I hope the concept of lowest common multiple is clear for this question. That's all for now. Happy learning!